Hey YouTube, Shadow here bringing you a deck profile on my Madolche deck. Let's start off with the monsters. First, I play one Madolche Pudding Cess. I did this player for the popping effect. I know most Madolche players don't even play her at all, but I like her just for the popping effect. Next, I run three Madolche Magdalenes. I mean, she's just the Stratos of the deck. She helps me get Hoot Cake late game or the Cat late game. Next, I run triple Madolche Hoot Cake. I mean, he's the main engine of the deck practically. He gets the monsters out of the graveyard, and he always gets the gelatos out real quick. I know most players only run two of him, but for me, I think he's too good not to run at three. Next, I run triple messenger gelato. I mean, he gets all my spells. He gets my chateaus and my Paloozas out, and just when I really need them. Next, I run three Madolche Mifalu. I mean, this card mainly really gets the deck running right. I mean, if I have this and Gelato in hand, the combos are crazy. Next, I run double Max C, double Effect Veiler, and finally, just a deck tech of my own, Guardian Yados. The reason I run Guardian Yados is just because, this deck has really no monsters in grave, and she gets a special summon if you have none in grave, and she's just a free 25 beat stick. Next, we'll move on to the spells. I run triple Madolche Chateau. This is a really good card. It sends all cards back to the hand and it recycles Madolches that you have in your grave, so it recycles all the dead Hoot Cakes and everything else. Next, I run two Madolche tickets. This card is just the real deep part engine of the deck. It gets everything going as soon as the Madolche goes back to hand or deck. Whenever it goes, this card goes off. Next, I run two Potted Dualities, just to help me get my hands better in setting up. Next, I run two creature swaps. Only usually use this card just to get rid of, like, if I have a dead cat in my hand, or I have an acid, or use it for acid golem when it's out of materials. Next, I run triple MST. This is just for that pesky little skill drain or back row that my opponent has. And finally, Book of Moon. Now for the traps, we run double Madolche Palooza. Ever since Ultimate Offering got banned, this became the Ultimate Offering. It's really good late game. If you have a whole hand of Madolches, like you have a couple of gelatos or something, just special them with beast monsters and plays for days practically. Next, I run double D Prison. This one just helps me protect my Magdalenes or something if it got Veilered or something. Next, I run one Bottomless, one Compulse, one Torrential Tribute, Mirror Force, and finally, Solemn Warning. And for the extra deck, I run two Madolche Queen Tiramisu's. When this card hits the field, my opponents really start scrambling. Like, they don't know how to get around this bitch. This card literally just wins you games. It sends cards back, spells, and traps, and it doesn't even target, so it can get around that pesky maiden. Next, I run Blade Armor Ninja, Main Stroke, Utopia, Gaga Cowboy. Everybody knows like he's in the deck. If you run 4 stars, you run a Gaga Cowboy. Gemini Pearl, just get around Utopia. Photon Pepper Operative. I had to use him one time just because they booked my Hoot Cake when I already had 2 gelatos on board, and I just used it flip to grab to flip my Who Cake back up to use as a effect. Next, Fairy King Archdale. I mean, he just gets around Ophion as well as Gem Knight Pearl. Next to the rank 3s, it's I run one MX Saber Invoker. I mean, he's the main card of the rank 3s. He sets off a lot of plays with him in Messenger Gelato. Next, I ran one Acid Golem, one Leviair to get those banished cards back that I banished with Who Cake, one Soul Silver Mountain, one Zenmain, and finally one Leviathan Dragon. Well, that's been my Madolche deck. Please tell me what you like about it. This is Shadow with Team Element. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Bye.